Oh my god, doggy. Don't be so loud. Don't be so angry. He protect. What's he protecting? Will I even see a dog in this game? I doubt it. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just kind of walking around. Can I go in here? Nope. It's made the noise that I like jump down. I should probably get out of first person. Kind of run around in third person for a bit. Where's the Jarl? Okay, I can actually use this, can't I, to visit the Jarl. Oh, I probably can't visit the Jarl, actually. Because I need to join the feast, which I'm not allowed to. Visit the tavern, walk around. Let's just walk around the streets, you know? I want to be put back here, though. Just see how big this place is. I don't think it's too big. Northwoodman. Where are people who I can hire so I don't die? Can I go? Doesn't seem like the best of ideas. I'm looking for people to hire. Jeremus was one of them. If that's his, I think I remember his name right. See whether or not I can get into this house here. Excuse me, I need some people to hire. I am already a little bit lost, possibly. The tavern keeper did mention that there would be people around in the neighbouring villages, but... Hello, sir. You look fancy, guildmaster. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Sargoth. I am the guildmaster of the town. Can you tell me about what you do? I'm the guildmaster of Sargoth. You can say I'm the leader of the good people of Sargoth. I can help you find a job if you're looking for some honest work. Who rules this town? Our town's lord and protector is King Ragnar. He owns the castle and sometimes resides here, and collects taxes from the town. However, we regulate ourselves in the most matters that concern ourselves. The town's guildmaster, as the town's guildmaster, I have the authority to decide those things. Well, that's all I need to know, thanks. Do you happen to have a job for me? One of our merchants here is looking for herdsmen to take his cattle to the market at Velusa. The cattle herd must be at Velusa within 30 days. Sooner is better, much better. But it must be absolutely no later than 30 days. If you can do that, I'll be willing to pay you 387 denars for your trouble. Interested? That's a very specific number you have that you're offering me there. I don't even know whether or not I'll be able to do all this in time, but I'll accept it. I can take the herd to Velusia. Oh, I'm fighting back the urge to cough every bloody sentence. Splendid. You can find the herd right outside the town. After you take the animals to Velusa, return back to me and I will give you your pay. Yes? I have some questions of a political nature. Politics? Good heaven, the guild has nothing to do with politics. We are loyal servants of King Ragnar. We merrily govern our affairs and pass on to the townspeople's concerns to our lords and masters. And maybe warn them from time to time against evil advice. Anyway, what do you wish to ask? What is the cause of all of these wars in Calradia? Well, to answer your question generally, each monarch claims to be the rightful heir of all Calradic emperors. Some of these claims are based on forgotten dynastic marriages, and others are based on obscure promises. While the Rodocks invoke the Empire's unwritten constitution, so in theory, in any one realm has the right to declare on any other realm at any time. In practice, to make war is exhausting work. It is easy enough to lay waste to an enemy's farmland, but crops will grow back, and it is far different matter to capture an enemy stronghold to hold it. So the monarchs of Calradia will fight a little, sign a truce, fight a little more, and so on and so forth. Often a monarch will go to war when another realm provokes them. At such times, some bad influences who look to enrich themselves with ransoms and pillage will clamour for retribution. And thus the damage caused by war to the monarch's treasury is less than the damage caused by doing nothing would be to his authority. I am of course not talking about King Ragnar, as no one would ever question his authority. You fairly blind fellow? Following quite blindly there? I would stress again that we in the guild have nothing to do with politics, but if King Ragnar were to ask me for my advice on these matters, as a loyal subject, I would tell him that while his claim to all Calradia is truly just, even the most legitimate claim must be backed by armed men. And armed men want money, and money comes from trade, and war ruins trade, so sometimes the best way to push claim is to not push it, if you know what I mean. You may tell King Ragnar this if you see him. Don't mention my name specifically, just say the people of Sargoth told you this. Our personal opinion, of course, as to what would be in King Ragnar's best interests. None of us would ever dream of questioning the monarch's sovereign right to push his legitimate claims. Did I mention that we here are all loyal subjects of King Ragnar? Because I can't stress that enough. Anyway, is there anything else? You've said that many times, sir. What can you say? What can you say about the internal politics of the realms? Well, here in the Kingdom of Nords, we are all united by our love of King Ragnar and support for his legitimate claim and rulership to all of Calradia. But I have heard some talk of internal bickering in the other realms. The lords of a realm often have very different ideas about honour, strategy, and the way no one should behave. In addition, they compete with each other for rulers' favour, and are constantly weighing up their position, how they stand, how their friends and family stand, and how their enemies stand. Underlying all the tensions is the possibility that a lord may abandon his liege, I should say, and pledge vassalhood to one another. In theory, the lord has sworn an oath of vassalage, but in practice a vassal can always find an excuse to absolve himself. The vassal may claim that a lineage has failed to hold up his end of the bargain, to protect the vassal and treat him justly, or the vassal may claim that his liege is in fact a usurper, and another has a better claim to the kinship. Lieges and vassals still watch each other carefully. If a king believes that his vassal is going to change sides or rebel, he may indict the vassal for treason and seize his properties. Likewise, if a vassal fears that he will be indicted, he may rebel. Usually, whoever makes the first move will be able to control the vassal's fortresses. Now, men do not trust a vassal who turns coat easily, nor do they trust a king who lightly throws around charges of treason. These two factors can keep a realm together. But, in relations between a vassal and a liege deteriorate far enough, things can become very tense indeed. In other lands, of course, these things would never happen here in the Kingdom of Nords. This dude is just so deluded. That is all, thank you. Oh, I'm dying. I've had to, probably cut out and mute so many coughs. If I even remember to. Hopefully I do. How's the trade around here? We have shortages of flax bundle. And then a number. I'm guessing this is how many you have. So you have 1,268 flax bundle. Wool, iron, hides, grapes, grain, chicken, pork, and some other commodities. Oh, this might be a short one because I'm just coughing all over the place. It's still early in the caravan season, so we have seen little trading. There is little news about the caravan routes to the towns of Tyr, Suno, Resheg, Kurau, Raven, Ravadin, Riversheg, Uxal, Kudan, Pravan, Yeln, Drim, and nearby parts. But no news is good news, and those are therefore considered safe. How is it considered safe if it's bad news? If there's no good news, it can be considered safe? You lost me there, Guildmaster. Also, the roads to the villages of Meshin, Ambeen, Ferishin, Fenada, Quinn, Vejeg, and other outlying hamlets are considered safe. Oh, I don't think I can make it anymore. I just have this one more to do, but I can't. How does the wealth of this region compare to the rest of Calradia? Overall, the wealthiest town in Calradia is known to be Drim. Here in Zargoth, we are poorer than 4 towns, and richer than 17. That is very specific. You have so many specific numbers, Guildmaster. You know way too much. He knows all my dirty secrets. You can see in his eyes. In terms of the local industry, the most productive town in Calradia is known to be Pravan. Here in Sargoth, we produce less than 4 towns, and produce more than 17. That also confuses me. Here in Sargoth, we produce less than 4 towns, and produce more than 17. Wow, ye old English is fairly different to what nowadays is like. Production is of course affected by the supply of raw materials, as well as by the overall prosperity of the town. In terms of the output of the surrounding villages, the town of Durim is the richest in Calradia. Here in Sargoth, the villages produce less than the hinterland around 4 towns, and produce more than 17. The wealth of a town's hinterland, of course, heavily dependent on the tides of the war. Looting and pillage and shifts in territory can make a major impact. Okay, so this may be why you're being so specific, because I can come back to you when there's a war, and it'll be lower, or I can kind of gauge how wealthy this town is based on literally the number that he gives me and what like all the trade routes are and things like that. So it may be that if I guess you can probably take this town over if you have a strong enough force, and maybe then you have all that to yourself. So you can kind of do some renaissance, I guess. You know, where you go, renaissance, reconnaissance, that's the word. And you do some reconnaissance and you kind of like scout ahead and spy within the town yourself. In terms of trade, the Sargoth is believed to have received the most visits from caravans over the past few months. Here in Sargoth, we are less visited than 0 towns and more visited than 21. In terms of attacks on travellers, the town of Sargoth is believed to be the most dangerous. Here in Sargoth, we are less afflicted by bandits and raiders than 0 towns. More afflicted than 21. Yeah, kind of explains why I got attacked straight away. Leave. Ooh. Progressively dying more and more. Can I actually go in the... Can I go in the guild town hall? No. I think that's all I can do. I may want to look into buying a sword, but I think I need to save my money. Oh, this is armor. What do you have? What are those? Those are like knuckle dusters? Got a variety of helmets. Some like lots of fluffy shoes. Not necessarily what I want though. Shut up, dog. Weaponsmith. Good day. What can I do for you? I want to buy a weapon. Show me your wares. Ah, yes, sir. These arms are the best you find anywhere. I kind of doubt that. But okay, we can have a look at this. This is the trade screen. Hold down the control key while clicking on an item to quickly purchase or sell it. So I can sell some stuff. What do I have? Linen, pottery, smoked fish, wool, and more wool. +4 to party morale, and I have some bolts and crossbow. Probably want to replace that for that. It just seems more of a smarter idea to have crossbow and quarterstaff instead of some throwing knives. How much money do I have? I have 215 denars. Oh, and here's where it tells me my armor ratings. Encumbrance. Interesting. What I really want is some javelins. And I kind of want to sell my staff for something like a cheap sword. Buying price 510. Whoa, holy moly. What's your cheapest sword, sir? Buying price 66k. Can I sort by cheapest? Is that a thing I can do? Or is it already sorted by cheapest? Yeah, sorted by cheapest, but low to high. So I'm not going to be able to afford anything there. I can't really sell anything. Tell me, what are the people talking about these days? Well, nothing... Oh, wait. Well, nothing new lately. Prices, weather, the war, same old things. Literally what the woman said. I'm gonna leave. I could enter the arena. Yeah, let's enter the arena. The door is locked. Let's leave. So what's this? Cattle herd? Troops, cattle. Mrrr. Drive the cattle onward. Oh wait, you encounter a herd of cattle. Bring the herd to a stop. Yeah, drive the cattle onward. Let's go. Ah! I think I clicked on this dude. Do I know you? I am Axel Strongarm. I am Jarl Gunda, the vassal of the Kingdom of Nords and the Lord of Ndar Castle. Normally, I cut throats of impudent commoners who barged into my presence uninvited, but I'm in a good mood today. What is it? This is tense music. Aha! I'm here to deliver you my demands. No. Do you have any tasks for me? I need you to send a letter to Jarl Aidin, who should be currently at Sargoth. Well, we're right there, sir. Why don't you just send it yourself? Although, if you're going to pay me, then... If you will be heading towards there, would you deliver it to him? The letter needs to be in his hands in 30 days. Certainly. I intend to pass by Sargoth, and it would be no trouble. I got 30 dinars just for that. I appreciate it, Axel Strongarm. Here's the letter, and a small sum to cover your travel expenses. Give me my regards to Jarl Aidin. Aidin? I don't know how to pronounce it. When you see him. Yeah, let's just... well... We're right there. I swear you're just going to visit it anyway, so... I don't know how to talk to the Jarl necessarily. Unless it's... oh, it's in here, isn't it? There's tavern. Go to the shop. Ugh. Where do I find him again? I don't think I found him in the end, did I? But it's easy money. I need to get some easy money. Okay. This looks promising. Castle guard. What do you want? I want to enter the hall and speak to the Lord. I'm afraid there's a feast in progress. You're not invited. Can I go anyway? I didn't mean to right hook that, but that was more comedic than I thought it would be. Let's leave them. I just have to come back. Unless... maybe I should just stay a night. I'll stay a night. Oh, the cattle ran away. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. We should probably leave. And try and find the cattle. Where did the cattle go? No! Where did the cattle go? I've lost the cattle. Well, that was a mistake. Here, cowie, cowie, cowie. Maybe I should just run in the direction and see whether or not. See whether or not it appears, because I kind of need those. Yay, the cattle, I found them. Let's pause it a second. I just need to remember where I'm going with this cattle. Not inventory, I want notes. I want to move cattle herd to Velusa. Where is Velusa? Zoom in a little bit more so it's easier to distinguish. Column. I bet it's like on the other side of the map. He was offering me a fair bit of money though. Velusa? I'm dying. I will find it. I'll find it good. I must be being blind, or it just isn't here. I don't know where Velusa is. Can I go back into the notes and press on Velusa? The town of Velusa belongs to Count Matthias of the Kingdom of Rhodox. Its villages are Emma, Feder, Shazar, and Salmish. Its prosperity is average. Other pages that link here move the cattle to Velusa. Guildmaster of Sargoth asked me to move the cattle herd to Velusa, who will earn 387 dinars in return. I do one more sweep, but I just couldn't. I don't know where bloody is. Maybe I'm in the wrong province, or you know, like county. Velusa! Oh my! I was being so blind. Oh, god damn it. Let's go there. Where am I at the moment? I gotta find out where I am, party. No. Wound treatment. Ooh, Jeremus is pretty good. He's not a great fighter, as I would presume the surgeon wouldn't be, but... he's just normal infantry. Let's go to Velusa if I can find where I am on the map. There we are. Oh, I lost the cattle. I lost the cattle. Cattle.
What's this then, eh?
Looter. It is your money or your life, mate. No sudden moves or we'll run you through. I'm not afraid of you lot. Fight me if you dare. You have encountered looters. You have 2 troops fit for battle against their 9. This is not a good idea, is it? There's 9 of them and there's only 2 of us. We're gonna die so quickly. Right, I surrender. You lost 31 denars. Your enemies take you prisoner. Oh no. Where am I going? By order of King Ragnar, Tregar of Kingdom of North has been indicted for treason. Wages for Axel Strongarm's party, -1. Earlier wealth. I got charged for upkeep as a prisoner. After painful days of being dragged about as a prisoner, you find a chance to escape from your captors. Yay! Run, 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 run. Now I've lost the cattle forever. Well, I just knew me and Jeremus were going to die if we faced those 9 people, so I decided not to die. I'm really roaming lost here. Let's look at my notes again. Maybe best to go back around to Sargoth and kind of recruit some people from the neighbouring villages, as it says in the quest that I just read. There's the training field. So maybe best to go to the closest one to Sargoth. Just this is still tutorial, so it's been fairly handed to me so far. I'd probably say Curran Castle or Quinn is probably the closest, but I'm going to go to Fenada. Right to Fenada. Your relation with Jarl in Surden has increased. What did I do? I got captured. Fenada. The village of Fenada seems unremarkable. The fields and orchards are busy, with villagers engaged in the tasks of the seasons. Humans and animals alike look relatively healthy and well fed. However, a small number of outmost fields are left unsown, and some walls are in ill repair, suggesting that there is still not quite enough land to do all the work which is needed to be done. You remember that this village is the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Dirigan of the Kingdom of Nords. The province is indifferent to you. 0. Okay, now the sound's glitching. That's back. Now that I said that. Recruit volunteers, go to the village centre, buy supplies from the peasants, take a hostile action. With me and Jeremus taking a whole village. Recruit volunteers. 2 Nord recruits volunteer to follow you. 10 denars each. Sure. We need men. We need so many men. To make up for my awful fighting skills. The village of Venvada, yep, just the same thing. I don't necessarily need to go to the village centre, I believe. So I'm just going to leave. So now we have 4 people. 4 people in this party. I'm doing it. On my way to an army. Hell yeah. You are outside Telrod Castle. You see the banner of a Jarl. And oh, I've been here, haven't I? I'm gonna leave. Oh, who are these 9 people? Village farmers. Village farmers, hello. Say hello to the village farmers. I could probably recruit these. Well, there's 4 peasant women in there. Not sure whether or not it would work. Why are they walking faster than my horse? Get there. Catch him. Catch him. You're gaining on him. Ah, not in time.
It's almost harvesting season.
It's almost harvesting season. My lord, we're the only farmers from the village of Vayajeg. We are taking our products to the market at Sargoth. We'll see how poor you are after I take over what you've got. I'm not going to rob just yet. There's 9 of them. There's only 4 of me, so yeah, that won't work. Or there's 4 peasant women. I could probably take them. But not yet. Carry on then, farewell. Although I really want to rob them. Let's go to Quinn. Then we'll go to Curran Castle and we'll probably end this episode. Weyar Castle has been besieged by Count Reich of Kingdom of Rodox. The village of Quinn seems to be flourishing. The fields and the orchards are humming with activity. With filled sacks of grain, if I can speak properly, and dying meat testifying to the productivity of the village's cropland and pastureland. Drying, not dying. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Rehek of the Kingdom of Nords. He is indifferent to you. 0. Recruit some volunteers. 3 Nord volunteers. Yep. I'm gonna get anyone I can have. As long as I have the money. The village of Quinn seems to be flourishing. Oh, I keep reading that for some reason. Yeah, now I want to see those looters try with us 7 versus N9. We'll beat their asses. 27, 29. Let's go to Curran Castle. You are outside Curran Castle. You see the banner of Jarl Gerald. Gerlad? Gerlad, yeah! Let's go out for party and drinks, you know? Yeah, Gerlad. He's such a lad. Of the Kingdom of Nords in the castle over the gate. Don't know why I went on that tangent, but I did. Request entry to the castle. After a brief wait, the guards let you in. Thank you. You are at Curran Castle. Over the gate. Lovely. Go to the Lord's Hall. Go to the Lord's Hall. I want to do that. See what I can do for Mr. I have 7 people with... well, 6 people with me. I am powerful. I am all powerful. And there's nobody here? Yep, nobody here. I think it's okay. It's fine, it's fine. So I think I'm going to end it here for the second episode of my Mount & Blade series. I haven't done too much fighting yet, but when I did, I died in 5 seconds, so... yeah. But I've got recruited some volunteers now, so hopefully I should be able to do better next time and, you know, get in some fights and actually do some combat and learn. But until next time, cheers.